Last time on the D1 Mountain Dew Review Show, Chaos D1 attempted to restore stability to the universe by reviewing the Democracy Mountain Dew flavors. When suddenly Spawn Bee and the rest of the Mountain Dew Nazis attempted to stop the review. Luckily, John found the D1 crystal inside a Mountain Dew Slurpee and was able to reclaim the title of D1 and stop Total Choppos from spreading across the entire Earth. And then he got more Mountain Dew to review.
God damn it, Phelan. Back in 2007, I was... Wait, this isn't a Grindr episode. I'll be right back. Okay, here we go. Back in 2007, I was attending Otakon when I decided to wander into the arcade room and noticed a peculiar booth tucked into the corner. New Mountain Dew flavor, Game Fuel, coming soon. Intrigued as to what the hell this might taste like, and seeing that they were offering samples, I got in line. Yes, I got in line for a soda. But it was prototype soda! After waiting for however long it was, we were each given a can with Master Chief and the Halo 3 logo, and I opened it up to notice it gave off an interesting scent. Familiar, sweet, but kinda hard to define. So I tasted it. I wasn't sure just what the hell it was I was tasting at first, and I wasn't even sure if I liked it, but a few sips later I was completely hooked on the stuff. Unfortunately, once leaving Otakon, the stuff was nowhere to be found, and I didn't end up seeing it resurface until a month or two later. Mention what you will about the name Game Fuel, I find it just as unfortunate as most people do, especially considering the odd boom of companies attempting to exploit gamer culture by creating products made for gamers that was so prevalent around that time. Worse off, it basically locks Mountain Dew into using the flavor specifically as a way to promote certain games, when I'm certain most people like the flavor as a flavor and couldn't care less about the bonuses offered. Which brings me to round 1 of Game Fuel, also known as the Halo 3 era. It was a simpler time, back when Mountain Dew still spelled its name in full, not like a 13-year-old sending a text message. Without repeating my Otakon story, I'll just say that at the time, and to this day, I couldn't give less of a crap about Halo 3. Sure, the can design looked nice, but it's what's inside that counts. The taste of this Game Fuel was, well, I don't want to say an acquired taste, but it might take a couple sips to get used to. Even some of the people at Otakon who immediately described it as sucks seemed to like it much better once they got further into the can. While at first I wasn't sure why, I totally remember now. As I mentioned in my first ever video, and the other Mountain Dew review, God, Phelan's gonna have a field day with this, it's that Game Fuel tastes like a melted down lollipop. And what I meant by that is that it's both sweet and unnatural tasting. You can almost taste the orange and lemon flavors of regular Mountain Dew. This stuff just tastes like diabetes, but in a good way. Okay, I'll get specific. This flavor of Game Fuel tastes like citrus and cherry, or in a less corporate and more unprofessional sounding term, it tastes like someone mixed Livewire and Code Red. That's it. Hell, I'm almost positive that is what they did, like someone at the factory screwed up and they decided to roll with it. Unlike the other diabetes in a can flavor Typhoon, the combination works. The cherry hits with the sweetness and is backed up immediately with the sour of the citrus to bring you back down. I think this combination confuses the taste buds, which is why so many people find it almost revolting at the first sip. Still, to this day it remains my favorite Mountain Dew flavor, and unfortunately I'm going to have to start hoarding it all up again because it will be gone in about 3 months, because that's exactly what happened to the Halo 3 version. So, come 2 years later, Game Fuel makes a sudden surprise comeback in the summer of 2009. This time announcing 2 flavors, the original Cherry Citrus and a new blue-colored Wild Berry flavor. And almost as some sort of cosmic taunt, these flavors would be packaged to promote World of Warcraft. Relevant to my interests doesn't even begin to describe it. The original flavor was branded as Horde Red, and the new flavor was called Alliance Blue, proving once again that, like their logo, the Horde have the cooler option. Yeah, I'm an Alliance player, and I still think the Alliance logo sucks. The promotion for WoW was as follows. When you visited the official Mountain Dew Game Fuel website, you could enter some information and Blizzard would send a companion pet to all your characters on your account. This pet was a small robot called a Warbot that held 2 empty tanks on its back. In theory, you could then receive one of 2 flavors of Game Fuel to fill the robot with, and if it came across another player with a robot filled with the opposing flavor, they would fight. Yes, I am fully aware of how stupid that sounds. Each can was designed with the World of Warcraft logo, with an Orc for the Horde Red can and Night Elf for the Alliance Blue. Horde Red's flavor was thankfully not changed in the least from its Halo 3 version, so what I said there still applies. Alliance Blue is a different story. Just like the Alliance logo, I was not a fan. It also tasted like a melted down lollipop, but more of a candy-like way, with no real counter to that flavor. I couldn't describe why I didn't like it, and frankly, it's been so long that I don't entirely remember the flavor regardless. There is something I do distinctly remember about it, though. Since it was the current topic of discussion among the Warcraft group / livestream that Marsgirl ran around that time, it was brought to my attention by her and Andy that I should try it warm. Oddly enough, this worked. Something about the flavor tasted better if it wasn't chilled first, and while it became my preferred way to drink it, it still didn't hold a candle to Horde Red. Alas, both flavors were off the market in 3 months, and I had to go another 2 years before I ever saw it again. Why yes, it has been 2 years since Game Fuel vanished. How very math of you. So, here comes round 3 in October 2011. Rumors of Game Fuel's return began to circulate when a promotion called Backed by Popular Demand surfaced, where fans were allowed to request flavors and Mountain Dew would release them for a short amount of time. First up was Supernova from the original Dewmocracy, and after that, Pitch Black made another long-awaited appearance. Incidentally, I have cans of Pitch Black here too. Since it's not part of the Game Fuel line, I'm not gonna go too much into it, but I will tell you that it tastes like what grape soda would taste like if grape soda didn't taste like grape soda. It makes more sense when you drink it. Suddenly, due to either demand for the flavor or the entirely not coincidental fact that it happened to again be exactly 2 years after the last time Game Fuel made an appearance, it was announced that Game Fuel would be returning again. And like the last round, it would be going with the 2-flavor angle, bringing back Citrus Cherry for a third time, thank God, and a brand new, never-before-seen flavor simply referred to as Tropical. Man, and I thought Berry was vague. This release of Game Fuel coincides with Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 and offers double experience playtime for those who play Modern Warfare 3 multiplayer, as long as you enter the code included in every 12-pack or under the cap of each 20-ounce or 2-liter bottle. So many of these codes about to go to waste. No, you can't have them! The design of this round features Call of Duty MW3 around the rim or top of the label. Citrus Cherry, now thankfully and finally called Citrus Cherry, is in another red can similar to Horde Red's can, but with a helmet and goggles-clad soldier on the side. Tropical, yes, that really is the name of the flavor, is in a dark green can, and the color of the soda is similar to the Dewmocracy also ran Distortion. And it features a guy wearing a gas mask. That's comforting. I'd love to tell you how Tropical tastes here, but I haven't tasted it yet. So let's do it right now. So I'm going to be doing a live tasting of this, so anything that you see from this point on is unscripted, except for what I just said, and that, and you know what the fuck I'm saying. Alright, let's try this shit out. I should edit this. Love when the caps do that, really I do. I don't smell anything. This... Wait. It's familiar. What the hell is that? I'll figure it out. There's a candy I've tasted before that it smells a lot like this. As far as it tastes... I'm afraid I am. It looks exactly like Distortion. Let's see how this... I'm scared. I don't know why. I can't even describe this. It's like nothing's here. Wait, there it is. There's that... It's a candy I had as a kid. It's... some sort of German candy? It doesn't make sense, I know, but... it says tropical flavor. I don't taste anything tropical in here. There's... Wait. Those gummies. Those little gummies that you just get, and they had, like, different colors. And it would always be the solid color one with the blue. I know this isn't making any sense, but that's exactly what this tastes like. It tastes like that one gummy. The fruit snack. That was like a blue shark. I'm not high. I'm serious. This is actually a thing that exists. It tastes like that gummy. It's muted, though. It's not really there. I really can't describe this. It's not bad, but it's nothing. There's nothing here that screams out to me. It's not like something I can just go, hey, this tastes like... See? I can't describe it. Really, I can't. It's a soda. And it tastes like green stuff. I don't know. Yeah, the fruit snack is the closest thing I can think of. So, yeah. That's it. Glad you enjoyed it. I'm gonna keep working on this. There you have it. That's the story of my favorite Mountain Dew flavor and the horrible, commercially viable past it's had. If you have the chance or live in a country that sells it, by all means give it a chance. If you can't, well, I'm bringing a case of Citrus Cherry to MagFest. Just throwing that out there.
Last time on the D1 Mountain Dew Review Show, I could write something which I have yet to do, or you could just improvise the fuck out of it.